Did the royal family just throw shade at Made in Chelsea stars Jamie Laing and Sophie Habboo? And all because of a cheeky Meghan Markle comparison? Well, not only did they notice, but their reaction might surprise you. This wasn't just a passive royal shrug. It was subtle, snappy, and undeniably British. So buckle up, because today we're diving into the petty, posh, and possibly pointed response the palace just gave to one of the internet's favorite couples. It all began with a laugh on an episode of Jamie and Sophie's podcast, Nearlyweds. Sophie, now heavily pregnant and glowing, was mid-rant about baby prep stress when Jamie, ever cheeky, dropped a line that caught royal watchers' ears. "You're acting like Meghan Markle." Now, let's be honest. Was Jamie trying to stir royal drama? Probably not. But in the world of the firm, even a throwaway comment can echo through the gilded halls of Buckingham Palace. Sophie laughed it off, replying, "Oh, come on." But the damage, or comedy, was already done. So why did the Meghan reference land like a cannonball in royal waters? Meghan Markle isn't just a duchess who stepped away. She's become a symbol of modern rebellion, media manipulation, and what happens when you go from Hollywood to Her Majesty's doghouse. For royal loyalists, Meghan is still viewed as someone who disrespected tradition. For her fans, she's a woman who broke free from a stifling system. So when Jamie casually threw her name into the mix, especially while joking about pregnancy drama, it hit a nerve, not necessarily with the public, but with the institution that's been keeping quiet about Meghan for months. You're probably thinking, okay, but the royal family never responds to gossip podcasts, right? Oh, but this time, they kinda did. Just 48 hours after the clip began trending on TikTok and Twitter, the royal family's official Instagram account posted a story. It was simple, elegant, and packed with a punchline. Helping real mums prepare for what matters most. Oof. The internet was quick to point out the timing. Was this a subtle jab? A reminder that the real duchesses are busy doing charity, not complaining about baby showers? Twitter lit up with responses like, "Oh, they saw that podcast clip all right. Kate's PR team doesn't miss a single beat." This is the classiest middle finger I've ever seen. It wasn't an official statement. It didn't need to be. The royals do subtle shade like no one else. Let's talk Sophie for a second. Sophie Habboo isn't just a podcast star. She's become a fashion-forward voice for millennial mums-to-be. Her pregnancy updates are full of humor, glam, and yes, occasional breakdowns over nursery paint colors. But in Meghan's case, pregnancy was political. Remember the British tabloids ripping her apart for holding her bump too often? Or the palace tension around the announcement of baby Archie? So when Sophie was compared to Meghan, even jokingly, it struck at this weird intersection of celebrity motherhood, royal scrutiny, and public expectations. And let's not forget, both Sophie and Meghan are strong women stepping into motherhood in the spotlight. The difference. One had the palace behind her, and then very much didn't. Now, let's not let Jamie off the hook so easily. This isn't his first time stirring the pot. Remember the time he accidentally revealed the Strictly Come Dancing winner before the finale aired? Or when he made that bizarre pitch to have a royal on his podcast? Jamie is Marmite. You either love him or roll your eyes every time he opens his mouth. But even his fans admit the Meghan comment wasn't his brightest moment, especially with Sophie visibly uncomfortable. Still, part of Jamie's charm is that he doesn't filter. And maybe that's what made the royal response even more delicious. It was filtered, curated, and covered in PR frosting. TikTok and Twitter had a field day. One viral TikTok stitched Jamie's clip with a slideshow of Meghan's scandal moments. From her Oprah interview to Meg headlines, captioned, "Sophie, blink twice if you need help." Another user quipped, "Jamie just called his pregnant wife a royal homewrecker with a podcast. Bold move." Meanwhile, royal experts chimed in, saying the palace is increasingly aware of how they're portrayed in pop culture. One insider reportedly told the Mirror, "These kinds of comments don't go unnoticed, especially when Meghan's name is involved. The palace pays attention, even if it doesn't always respond publicly." This entire saga reminds us of one thing. The lines between royal decorum and digital chaos are blurrier than ever. The royal family used to operate above the noise. Now, they know when to post a perfectly timed photo to counteract a viral moment. They're not just wearing crowns, they're playing chess. Meanwhile, Jamie and Sophie, love them or hate them, are part of a generation that lives online. And they're part of a generation that lives online. They're raw, messy, and unapologetically not royal. And that contrast, that's exactly what makes stories like this so addictive. So what do you think? Was the royal family really throwing shade, or was it all just coincidental timing? Did Jamie go too far? Or is this just another overblown internet moment in the royal gossip machine? Hanged bag! Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into the royal circus. Because when reality TV stars clash with royalty, you better believe we'll be watching, tea in hand.